everybody, it's Eric West and video edition of the Beat San Francisco. As you may be able to tell by the clarity, I bought a new cam, and it's a cam that's made specifically for what I'm doing. It's all digital and it's all memory. And I forgot to close the window, and it's a Saturday and you'd think there would not be any trucks going by, but lovely there are. Hold on. Eliminate a lot of that noise. Forgive me. I should have done that before I even started this. But coming to you today with a little bit of something to actually talk about. I want to do these more often, and now that I've got a good camera, I am going to do these more often. I'm going to probably stick with having one audio show that I put up on Sunday still. And then what I'm going to try and do is, this camera is so small, I can carry it anytime. So anytime I get a thought, I may just pop in and put it in there. So it could be at my desk in the office, it could be literally on the train on the way home, it could be at the club, it can be anywhere I want it to be, which is cool. It's going to be great. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. It wasn't cheap, but it's definitely going to be fun to have this from now on. So don't get used to this little improvised set with the logo in the background and all that. That'll go away. But I guess one of the biggest things that hit me this week was the hate crimes bill. And it was an interview that I was listening to on the Feast of Fools. And I don't get caught up with them very often. It takes me a while. I'm always like 4 or 5 shows behind because I've got so many other shows I'm listening to. But it was an interview. I want to make sure I get her name right. So forgive me a second. I'm going to pause and get her name. Hold on. I'm not even going to pause. I'm just going to go here. I can always cut that when I go to post. Yeah. Okay, what the hell? You know what? I think Firefox is behind here. If I'm not mistaken. So I grabbed it. Back here. Where the heck is Firefox at? Firefox. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, www.fagbug. Okay. So I'll cut it. Oh, hold on. Picture back up there. So, actually no, I'm not going to put the picture back up there. I'm going to put Fagbug up there. Aaron Davies. Okay, so the site is www.fagbug.com. Probably can't make out much of it, but it's definitely a site to go look at. Erin Davies is the lady who in the East Coast, she's a lesbian, had her Volkswagen Bug spray painted with fag, and you are gay. And go listen to her interview on Feast of Fools, and go look at her blog and her webpage and what she's doing. She's driving across country. She actually will be home the 21st of this month. And she was pointing out some stuff about hate crimes and the hate crime bill. And, you know, Matthew Shepard was the last person that we really heard about. So I was thinking, you know, that can't be right. And in her interview, it became quite apparent. It's not. Hate crime bill.com, I believe, or .org. I think it's .org. It's .org. Ah, crap. I've got to be better prepared for this. Let's pause this and I'll find that. Okay, so as I was talking about hate crimes, and the last big media anything on gay bashings was Matthew Shepard. It was totally Matthew Shepard. And my TV just all of a sudden decided it was going to turn itself on. I'm having a great time with this recording. And I've got to keep it under 10 minutes, so. But in her drive, in Erin's drive across country, 3 different hate crimes with death to the victim. The victim died. And one of them is who I have on the screen right now, which I know you can't see. But if you go to hate crime, crimes or hate crime? Okay, it's hatecrimesbill.org. On the right side, you'll see a list of names and things like that. And if you look at the top 3, 4 names, they're all recent. And yet we haven't heard anything about it. That just kind of pisses me off. And it's happening everywhere. And that's a good point. It even happens here in San Francisco. It's not just in small towns like, what's this, Greenville, South Carolina. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. We're not hearing anything about it. And we need to push on getting the hate crimes bill passed. That's just one of the things I wanted to talk about. And boom, that's that for that. And then most of my podcasts this week will actually be a replay of the Bill Moyer interview about why we're in Iraq. And some of you probably have not heard it, so that's why I want to play it in its entirety and put some of my commentary on it. So it's going to be a long show. It'll probably be a little over an hour show, but I think it needs to be done. I'm willing to say, yeah, it still needs to be done. It's that important. It's one of those things that's just, how can we not do this? How can we not... So, on another tangent, talking about President Bush and the fact that he really does need to be impeached. And we need to do something about it. Well, I have these discussions with friends all the time. And one of the things that came up as to why Nancy Pelosi will not push forth for impeachment is because she inherits it. Yeah, that's right. Dick Cheney's impeached. President Bush is impeached. Who gets it? She does. And maybe she doesn't want it. Interesting. Gotta say that. Interesting. I don't know what to say. I mean, that really kind of hit me. It's like, oh yeah, she inherits it. She inherits the last 17 months, 18, 16, 15, 14, we're 17 now. So if she started proceedings, she'd inherit at least the last year. At least. If she started right now, she would inherit at least that last year. And how much could she get done? That's the question. How much could she get done? If we pulled out and left everything we had there, it would take a year to pull out. If we pulled out and pulled everything we're supposed to pull out, and remember, there's a massive base sitting in the middle of, over by Baghdad. It's actually bigger than Baghdad, from what I've heard. And go listen to Civilianism on your podcasts. Go listen to it. Civilianism. I can't even say it. Civilianism. I'll put a link to it. I'll actually put it in the credits too, so that you have it there.